guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Legend of Korra. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episodes 8 and 9 of season 3 of The Legend of Korra, and I'm excited to get into this. We had like a really nice middle episode where it was a nice defining episode in between two chunks, I think. The first chunk being like the introduction to our new villains and introduction to all these new airbenders, and then we kind of had, I don't want to say it was a fun episode, but it was definitely a look into Tenzin's way of teaching other airbenders and the faults that he could have, the things he could learn from Boomy, the things he could learn from his daughter, and the baby air bisons. That's the biggest takeaway, I think, from that episode, is that we need to protect them because apparently people are poaching them and using their fur. It makes me angry. Anyway, and then, so I think the second chunk, third portion of this season is where it's going to ramp up. We had a lot happened in that first half where, we met Lin's sister Sue, her niece Opal, we're at Zaofu, there's a metal clan, Zahir knows because now he can meditate and do, I think, what Jinora is doing, which is somehow connect to the Avatar's spirit. I don't know how that's possible. I'm grasping at straws when it comes to Zahir. I don't think that there's anything that's super obvious other than he's incredibly dangerous, he's incredibly well read, and he's an incredible martial artist. So why not be an incredible meditator who can find people continents away? Ugh. And the whole thing about Guru Lahaima and being able to kind of levitate almost or float for 40 years and never touch the ground, that's scary to me because if Zahir can do that, he's almost undetectable. So I'm worried about the Avatar in our group with the Metal Clan at Zaofu. Now, do I think that they have a great group of people to be around in order to protect them? Yes, that city looks impenetrable when it's closed. When it's open, a little scary. But we also have Varric, which I'm not so we're safe, but I'm there are kooky things that could go down and could happen that I don't think Zahir would necessarily expect because of Varric being there. And of course, his sidekick, Zhu Li, who I think is the one that's doing all the things. She is doing all the things, but she's the person that makes all this stuff happen. So Varric needs to be nicer to her, except that she's apparently stone cold and soulless and whatnot. Anyway, but I'm happy to have Varric back. I like Varric. I look forward to his shenanigans, but I hope he doesn't do anything kind of maniacal and kind of arched eyebrow kind of crazy style. I would like for him to just be on our side and want to fight for us and have all of his kooky inventions and all of his incredible ideas aimed at Zahir and his gang. I don't know if we're going to see Zuko anymore. I mean, he's with Tonraq. Well, he was with Tonraq with the Northern Water Tribe. Yes, it was the Northern Water Tribe because the twins were there and they didn't know about the secret prison and they were talking about all the people that they would throw in there. So much better in this season. I love all their dark twistiness. They're just great characters, and I loved Eska. I didn't love that her character was built at the expense of Bolin necessarily, but now that they're running things, and they're probably not having as much fun as they thought they would, but definitely I think they have an interesting dynamic that they bring to the table, and I would like if we got to see more of them for sure. Now, of course, we have all of the people that were at Air Temple Island that had a run-in with Zahir, going to the Northern Air Temple. I don't know if it's north or south. It could be east or west. I'm pretty sure it's north. I hate when I don't remember details because I hold on to so much information and I get excited about it, and then I was just wait, where were they last? So I'm glad that they're all with Tenzin. I feel much safer having Tenzin's family, the entire family, with Tenzin. And then it was really interesting to have Kaya, fight Zahir. And I didn't really think about it at the time, but obviously she would have had sparred with Tenzin at some point. So like really like her facing Zahir, that was ultimately the best person to face Zahir because she has faced an airbender, to where a lot of these other people have not. And I don't know if Tenzin can start teaching, defense classes, but like we need to be able to prepare ourselves against a master airbender, and one that is not like any other airbender that we know, because we know he's a great martial artist. But the fact that he's studied airbending and like, now he's practicing it, and it's not just practice, it's like perfected. That makes him incredibly scary. So knowing how to defend yourself against an airbender or moves that they could kind of, pull out from out of nowhere, out of thin air. Because we never saw blood bending until season 3 of Avatar. And, now we have like metal bending, lava bending, blood bending, all this other bending. Like, I don't know what he can do with air. Well, he could can he crush people's lungs? Can he take their breath away? Oh God. I don't even want to think about it. Oh my God. Anyway, so I think if Tenzin can come up with a plan of defense against Zahir, that would be great. And he can teach all the other airbenders as well. I feel like I said, safer that his family is with him, but I do think Milo being there, he is part drill sergeant, and I love that for us because we have Boomy that used to probably be that way, with his wild, crazy goofiness that I absolutely love and adore. He's like one of my favorite characters of the entire show. And then you have Milo, who is just ruthless, but he's also fun. So I hope he leans more into the fun than he does the ruthlessness. But having the whole family together, fantastic, love it. I don't know. We can call on the radio, so maybe we're not going to have them with everybody else. Although it would be interesting. I don't know how we get Opal. We either have to leave Zaofu and go to the air temple. I think that probably would be the only way. Well, I'd say that'd be the only way that they'd be safe, but Zahir is yet an airbender. So I have no idea where the rest of the season is going. And I love that. I love that it's like very unpredictable. Like in the moment, sometimes I can pick up on things because they're giving you context clues throughout the episode, but like definitely going into it, I don't know. And I love that. I love that it's a surprise. And I love that this season we got our characters experiencing growth. Like we have Asami and Korra actually being friends and like great partners when they're fighting, and like they're very good with each other that way. And I love that for us. And I love that they joke around with each other. And Mako needs to get a little bit more comfortable being around them. And I think that like we'll probably, they haven't really tried making him uncomfortable in a couple episodes. And sometimes it's fun to tease people that way. But I think with Mako, he's broody and, he's fiery. He's a firebender, that sometimes you can only pick so much before he just is kind of like throws up the Monopoly board and walks out. Bolin trying to learn how to metal bend. I want that for that boy so badly. I don't know if it's going to happen because like with Korra, it came I don't want to say it came easy, but the fact that she had to learn airbending last, it makes sense that earthbending would be easier for her, and she was able to do it. And I don't know if he's overthinking it or if he just doesn't have the ability to do it, but I do feel like that like Bolin has to believe in himself, and because he seems very like, oh no, I don't want to ask, like I've been trying to do it and I can't, and I think maybe he really can, and if he can't, that's fine. We love our baby Bolin. He is sweet and kind and wonderful and Opal's boyfriend, and they have a healthy relationship start, and they're very honest with each other and they're very open with each other. It took them both a couple times of being called out on it, but when you're called out on it and then you change the behavior and it still works and you're still compatible, that is fantastic. So I'm eager to see that too. So guys, I hope that was a great recap, other than I didn't talk about Sue and Lan and their relationship. I don't know if we're still going to have a standoffishness with each other. We didn't really get an apology from Sue. And I think it's, again, hard for me being in the position of losing a sister that I would just be like, look, I am sorry for my part that I played in this, and I would like to move forward and never have that happen again. And live up to that. And I again, don't have 30 years of trauma and bitterness and resentment building. And I really want Lynn to forgive Sue, but I think Sue also kind of has to earn it back a little bit. So I'm eager to kind of see their relationship blossom and grow, because the one thing that I think I've been missing is a sisterly relationship where it is sisters, because we always have brother and sister, but like now we have sisters. And then we have Korra and Asami. And I think like girl relationships are really important to see blossom and grow and change and mature and you know, become stronger, different, better, greater. And I think that that's the one thing about just your girl best friends that you've had for like lifetimes, is that, you know, lifetimes. I hope lifetimes. But like my best friends, you know, we've been friends for like 35 plus years. That makes me feel incredibly old when I say it that way. But, you know, like they're the people that I trust the most. And like the only way you build those relationships is over time and trust. And I think with time and trust, we'll see both of those relationships just blossom. And I'm really excited to see that. So guys, I think how long was this? 11 minutes? Woo! Girl can talk. Girl can talk. So guys, let's get into these next couple episodes. So let's go.
But what do these mysterious criminals want with the Avatar?
That's what I want to know. The terror within. Great. Great. Oh, determined Korra. Metal bending Korra. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh, you gotta take the licks.
I can't believe I'm sparring with the Avatar.
Good for you.
I'm stuck with her friend.
Oh.
Hang on, I think I got it. Let me just try this. Yeah. Nope. Okay, maybe if I... Trial by fire. It's the best
Not
way to
nice. Is it?
Oh, nice shot, Bowman. But I thought you were supposed to be practicing metal bending, not earth bending.
Metal bending is extremely difficult. No one gets it right away if they can get it at all.
Well, she's the Avatar.
Oh, sure. She's the Avatar.
Guys, it's time to get cleaned up. Tonight's Opal's farewell dinner.
Oh, now I gotta say bye to Opal? This is the worst day ever!
Yum.
Every time I eat raw kale, I'm gonna think of you.
So never?
We were just starting to get to know each other, and now you're off to the Northern Air Temple.
Northern Air Temple.
You guys are heading up after finding more airbenders, right?
Yeah, but that's in the future. Oh, I hate the future.
Until
Don't worry about the future.
We'll always have Kale.
Aww. Look at those eyes.
Can I give you some relationship advice?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah.
your loss. Julie, bring the thing. Check out my latest invention. An airbender finder.
Really?
I think it's broken.
It's not broken. She needs to airbend into it. How else
Well-
do you expect the thing to work?
What's going on? I can't hear anything.
I think seeing them airbend is...
Not because of you.
I can
Oh.
tell you're lying.
I'm just saying, like, you could just see somebody airbend. You don't need a detector.
Opal, none of us could be more proud of you. You're an incredible daughter, and soon to be airbending master.
No pressure. Good grief. Aww.
Here's to Opal. May she help lead us into the new era.
Yay, Opal. Oh, I hope nothing happens to her. I was just thinking about that. Like, what if Sahir intercepts that? So eerie. Being in a big metal dome. Whoa-oh. Yeah, damn it. How did they get in undetected? Even worse, now you're imprisoned with them.
Kale.
Oh, Kale. Pabu, wake him up, wake him up.
What? What's going on? Pabu, sleep.
Bolin, wake up. When does Pabu ever act like that? That is wild. Naga, can you not hear that? Yeah, come on, girl. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice the dart.
It's not playtime right now, okay?
No, look out the
seriously
window.
going to have a talk. What the heck? They got Korra! They've got Korra!
Oh, come on, Mako.
Let her go!
Oh, I love my boys when they do their thing. Oh, you're not prepared for these people.
So much for the element of surprise.
Backup plan.
Well, how were you gonna get out? Oh. Okay, I know they got Korra, but I really dig her a lot.
We can't let them take her.
I don't think they're going to get far.
Oh, well, they might still. Come on, Lynn.
We have you surrounded. Release the Avatar.
I don't know, something's happening. Oh! Oh, Kazan! Oh, my lord. I love him. I hate that I love these people so much. That is dope!
That guy's lava bending.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. Lee, not good for us.
Not at all, no. But visually stunning. I love it for us. How do you defend against lava bending? A lot of water? I still don't understand what they want with her. I mean, not to be kind of like, like play dirty, but can you take those pieces of metal and make them little daggers?
How did they get in here? I don't know, but we're not letting them escape.
They got a guy on the inside, maybe? Like literally on the inside?
There's no way to cross that moat.
We don't need to cross it. Lynn and I can drop in from the dome on cables.
Except we'll get blown up the second that third-eyed freak sees us.
Yeah.
If one of you can stun her, her powers will be knocked out temporarily.
Bolin can land a shot.
I can?
Yeah, you
have to take
can.
her out right before we drop down.
I do?
You got this! Look what you did earlier! You hit the guy with the little pebble!
We're in position.
Copy that. It's Bolin time.
I don't know, I think they're gonna get out through that spot.
Bowling time. Bowling time!
Bowling time! Oh! Try again, buddy. Come on, baby Bolin, you got this.
You have to!
Yeah, you do, come on.
No go.
Copy that. Where to go?
I said
Try
go.
throwing some lava. Come on, Bolin, do something! Bolin! She's distracted. Throw it!
Bolin, take the shot!
Do it! Yes! Yes!
Nice job, little bro.
Ah! Don't hurt my Lynn. Oh, I totally forgot about Zahir. Probably the last time I ever say that, right?
No!
Oh my god, someone take him down. Take him down. Good job. Oh, maybe Lynn sparred with Tenzin at one point.
Thanks.
We failed!
For now. Who knows, the second attempt, how brutal it'll be.
Where did they go?
Yeah, where did they go?
Guards, search the entire estate.
She's just drugged,
This
right?
should
Like there wasn't like
neutralize
a
the sheer
chi block?
toxins.
Okay.
How could you let this happen? You
Stop
assured
it,
me
Lynn.
this was one of the most secure places in the world.
Stop it!
Is. Obviously, this was a well-planned operation, so don't blame me.
We searched the entire estate, but there's no sign of them.
How did they get out?
It would seem they had some inside knowledge of Zaofu.
Yeah,
They must have been working with someone.
that's what I said.
The guards. It had to be one of them.
Question them all. Whoever betrayed my city will suffer the consequences.
I believe it. I believe it, Sue. I like your fierceness. I like how you're taking it seriously.
Do you have any knowledge of the people who tried to kidnap the Avatar?
I have absolutely no knowledge of the people that tried to kidnap Korra.
Was that
What
all
was
of
I
them?
doing last night? Same thing I always do. From 9 to 10, I checked my body for ticks. Lyme disease is a serious killer. Then I did my nightly
So
barocalisthenics, followed by 30 minutes of breath holding. I filmed the whole thing if you want to watch it.
That won't be necessary.
I thought for a second, I was like, uh-oh.
Maybe it wasn't a guard after all. Maybe it was someone a little higher up the food chain. Why don't you question Sue?
Lynn, stop. Your sister wasn't involved.
I'll gladly be questioned. I have nothing to hide.
Jeez.
I had nothing to do with the attack last night.
She is telling the truth.
This is a waste of time. Just bring in the next guard.
What if it was one of her kids?
Do you have any knowledge of the people who tried to kidnap the Avatar?
No.
Oh, that was a pause.
Did you help the attackers enter Zaofu last night?
No, of course not.
You're lying.
What? No, I'm not.
Even accidentally? Oh, wow.
Where are they
Sue,
now?
Sue,
I
Sue,
don't
Sue,
know.
Sue.
I'm telling you, I didn't help them.
You're a traitor to the entire clan.
Sue!
I suggest we search his place.
Whoa, maybe he didn't knowingly do it.
I got something.
What?
Oh,
Looks like it's from them. Team assembled, ready to rendezvous.
These are the guards' logbooks.
That guard knows everything.
Let's go confront him with this evidence right now.
No, let's give him a little time to sweat it out.
oh, how did they do that? He was set up. He was totally set up. Is Yahweh, whatever his name is, behind it?
That guard is only 18 years old and has lived in Zaofu his entire life. Zahir and his gang have been in prison for more than 13 years.
I don't know, but we all saw the evidence. It's pretty overwhelming.
Maybe a little too overwhelming?
Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Collecting pumice stones with Zhu Li. That lava bender did a lot of damage, but he makes a nice exfoliating rock.
I bet.
And when you got calluses like mine, you take all the pumice stones you can get your hands on. Or in
Ew.
my case, feet.
But yes, very good for your feet.
What were you saying about the evidence?
I can smell a conspiracy when I see one. If I was trying to set someone up, I would tell everyone he's guilty and then plant the evidence in his apartment as proof.
Like he did.
You mean exactly like what you did to me?
Yeah.
Yes, just like that. Remember how great that worked?
All the evidence points to this guard, but maybe he's just the fall guy.
Yep.
But for who?
For the only person who can truly keep a secret in this city. Aiwei.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not home. Or he's hiding in there. Or he's invisible.
Maybe both. All three.
Probably just not home.
We have to get in there and find some evidence that links Aiwei to Zahir. Otherwise, Sue won't believe us.
I'm sure he covered all of his tracks, though.
It's just an empty book.
There's a little piece of paper sticking out of that one, Korra.
Look at these scuff marks. I think this bookshelf slides open.
Secret door. That's how they got in and out.
What do you think is down there?
What's up with the cables? Is it just light?
Could be how Zahir got in and out.
Aiwei's coming back.
What are you doing in my house?
Well, you can't lie to him either.
You'd better have a good explanation.
We actually knocked on your front door, and we thought we heard you say, "Come in! I'm in the bathroom!" I don't even know why I'm saying that.
We came here because things weren't adding up, and we thought you might have some answers.
It's very true.
Sit.
They're not
If you want
lying.
to talk, let's talk over some tea.
Don't drink anything he gives you.
You don't think I had something to do with this, do you?
We're just looking for answers.
And you think you found something, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea what is coming for you.
Okay.
Come on, he's getting away.
I'm still a little new at this, so back off!
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, just breathe. Nice. Come on, girl. Oh, bomb! Oh, God. Oh, thank God.
What happened? We heard an explosion.
Where's Aiwei?
Your trusted advisor was the one who betrayed us. He was lying about the guard.
What? No.
We confronted him and
Yes.
he bolted through here.
Oh, I love when they do that.
He must have collapsed the tunnel behind him.
This is where Zahir got in and out. Aiwei was the traitor.
I trusted him.
And he knows all your secrets.
Is everyone okay? Aiwei is a fugitive. Get all available guards to search the mountainside. And find out where this tunnel exits immediately.
It's not a huge moment, but I think it's pretty big between those two.
We're going to hold off our search for airbenders and hunt down Aiwei.
And I bet if we find Aiwei, we'll find Zahir.
No. There could be other secret agents in other parts of the world looking for you right now.
It's very fair.
I'm taking you back to Republic City where I can protect you.
No, Lynn.
Stop trying to protect me. I'm the Avatar. This is my job.
Don't lecture me about jobs.
Korra, listen to Lynn.
But
Lynn's only looking out for you. I promise you, Aiwei and everyone he's working with will be brought to justice.
if you really think it's best.
I do. I'll have my people prep your airship and you can leave first thing in the morning.
But she can't go back to Republic City. She's been banished.
You really think Naga could track Aiwei?
Definitely.
Then here.
Oh, don't do this
There's
behind
a
your
jeep
sister's
packed with
back.
supplies by the East Gate.
Why?
Because I want you to hunt down Aiwei and bring him back to me.
But you said...
I said what Lynn wanted to hear, and I bought you guys some time.
Damn it.
Go. I'll deal with Lynn in the morning.
Oh, this is not good for yours and Lynn's relationship at all. Oh, Sue. I get it, but damn, it's gonna just infuriate Lynn. Don't trust Aiwei. Freaking knew it when he started questioning people.
Aiwei's definitely been through here. Nice tracking, girl.
Maybe someone's seen him.
Ooh, look, they have a mover poster of me. Must be big Nuktuk fans. Yeah.
Is that a mover poster? It looks like a wanted one.
Those are wanted posters.
Yeah.
And there's one for each of us. Wanted by Her Majesty the Earth Queen.
Yeah, forgot about that.
I'm guessing this is because we took her airbenders?
I swear, if I ever see her pinchy little queen face again, I am gonna...
Yeah, no, don't. I want to hear more.
We should get out of here.
Where is everyone?
Now, don't get mad. Korra's fine. I'm just waiting to hear if she tracked down Aiwei yet.
What? You let Korra go? I thought we were on the same page about this. And then you go stab me in the back?
Oh, don't be so overdramatic.
Backstab, it's
control
just...
the Avatar's every move.
I can try.
Well, you can try. You can't. Have you met Korra? There's no controlling her. She's very much Lynn.
Naga found something.
Ah, escape vehicle.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to bring treats, but good girl.
Aww. She needs a snacky. Oh. Just like most dogs.
Bolin and I will investigate the Misty Palms oasis.
Ooh, Mako. We should wear disguises and pretend we're going undercover. That way, no one will recognize us.
I see a mustache in our future. Mustache. No mustache? Really?
All right, now we need our undercover identities. I'm an ex-United Forces operative named Ting Ting.
Ting Ting.
War was the only woman I ever loved, until Ivy came along and showed me what real love is. Tragically, she was taken from me by my arch-enemy, Dr. Razor, and he loved
Enough!
Wow.
Let's just find Aiwei.
But I haven't even told you your backstory.
I'm a cop. I don't have a backstory.
Ooh, you're good at this.
Not only that, like, they're really standing out with yellow ponchos on. Oh, look at all the spirits. Cute.
We're looking for a man about 60.
And he's got this weird piercing that goes from his nose to his ear. Freaks me out.
Sounds like a guy who came in last night. I told him I had the best drinks in the Earth Kingdom, and he called me a liar.
Oh.
Any idea where he is now?
Nah, afraid not. But he was right.
Oh.
The drinks are terrible.
Oh. Well, sorry.
What does Zahir want with me? What's his plan?
I don't know, but I think I found a clue.
Oh, good.
Zhaibao's Grove, sundown. This must be where and when Aiwei is going to meet Zahir.
Where's Zhaiwei's grove?
All right, Zhaibao's Grove.
Zhaibao's Grove.
Where are you? Go away. I'm trying to find something.
I think they might be trying to tell you something.
Aren't you a cute little squid? Ow! Hey!
That's so typical of Bolin.
No luck here. I think there might be a couple bounty hunters over there who recognize me.
They are fierce looking too.
Let's lose them.
I don't know. Are they in fact bounty hunters? You gotta lose those yellow ponchos, man.
We should head back to Korra before someone else recognizes us.
We could, or we could follow Aiwei instead. Look!
He's just roaming about, eating some food.
Play it cool
and follow my lead.
Ting Ting always finds his man.
I just adore Bolin. He brings me joy. I don't know why I peered around the corner. Goodness.
We found Aiwei hiding at an inn.
We found something too. It looks like he's going to meet Zahir at a place called Zhaibao's Grove.
Let's go bust Aiwei's door down and finally get some answers.
Easy, Korra.
No. Once Aiwei knows we're onto him, we lose our advantage. I say we stake out his room, and when he leaves for this meeting, we follow him.
Yes.
And he'll lead us straight to Zahir.
And then you'll get caught. Most likely. I love the addition of the spirits just kind of hanging out. Oh, Babu.
We'd like a room on the ground floor, across from 102, please.
Forget it.
Subtle.
Last time a bunch of teenagers came in here, they trashed the whole room.
We found you!
Hey, no bending in
Ooh, fire daggers, Korra. Okay.
Whoa. We're here to meet Nuktuk.
Bolin!
We're your biggest fans. Could you make it out to Lily and Macau?
I'd be happy to. Always love meeting my fans.
Oh, Bolin, I'm so happy for you. Look at her stroking her hair. I do that too, especially when Tenzin is shirtless.
I made this Nuktuk doll for you.
It's not creepy at all. Oh.
Aw, it's cute.
Ish.
Why didn't you tell me your friend was a mover star? I'd be happy to rent you any room in the inn.
We'll just take the one across from 102.
But that room is too small for the four of you.
Trust me, it'll be perfect.
Bolin, you came in
For
handy.
the record that this room is not perfect.
Oh.
I thought stakeouts were supposed to be exciting.
No,
This isn't.
not at all.
Ooh, I wonder if there's any snacks in here. A pie show board.
I'll play.
Oh, well, no offense, but I learned Street Pie Show from Shady Shin, and I am pretty good, so...
Let's see
it
it.
wouldn't really be a fair game.
I learned to play from my dad, the diabolical genius. I'll destroy you.
Well, looks like we have ourselves a pie showdown.
Ah, indeed we do.
I don't want to rush you, but let's speed things up a bit.
This game is all about slow, methodical strategy.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not. This is a fast-paced, edge-of-your-seat game of chance. Don't think, just go.
Nope.
I don't know what Shady Shin taught you, but it wasn't the real pie show.
I think our friend Mr. Rulebook might disagree with you. The origins of Pie Show date back over 10,000 years. It is a game of both strategy and chance. Wait, how can it be both?
There have been countless variations of pie show through the centuries, and each culture has its variations on the game.
That's no help at all. Korra, as the Avatar, you need to standardize these pie show rules.
Okay, I'll put that on
Yeah,
my to-do list.
get right on
after
that.
Bringing back the Air Nation and taking down the group that tried to kidnap me.
That's cool, whenever you get to it. In order to defeat your opponent, you first have to know your opponent.
Then I guess I know you pretty well. I win.
What? Oh, all right. You know what? That was just a fluke. Best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Oh, come on! Best 4 to 7. 8 out of 15. 17 out of 33.
I'm glad they had this game to pass the time. Kept Bolin busy.
Looks like you're on the ropes this time.
I can't believe it. You might actually win this one.
Oh.
No!
Oh. Didn't expect that.
It's almost sundown. Why hasn't Aiwei left yet?
Maybe he slipped out when you weren't looking.
I just saw him peeking out the window 15 minutes ago. It's in my logbook.
Good job, Mako.
I'm going over there.
You're gonna blow our element of surprise.
You could have gone over there the entire time, the whole day.
It's over, Aiwei. Where's... What?
He's spiritually meeting them.
That's a weird way to nap.
He's not sleeping. He's meditating.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Asami, those spirits were trying to tell us something earlier.
Yes, they were.
Zhaibao's Grove isn't on the map because it's in the spirit world. I'm going in after him.
We'll watch him in case he wakes up. Be careful.
I always love when we go to the spirit world. Do I think I'm going to get to see Uncle Iroh? No. Would I like to? Every single time.
What happened back in Zaofu? You told me we wouldn't have any problems getting the Avatar.
Where is your physical body now?
At the Misty Palms Inn. I was not followed.
You left a loose end.
I assure you, no one knows anything about us.
No, you are the loose end.
Yep.
Zahir!
Whoa. Oh no. I don't think he deserved that. Then again, I don't know why he's helping Zahir. So I don't know if it's malicious or what.
It seems Aiwei was mistaken. He was followed.
We knew he'd lead us straight to you. So what did you do with him?
He'll be spending eternity in the fog of lost souls,
Yeah.
which just leaves the two of us.
The way that they're like angling him and framing him is dark.
You're gonna give me some answers.
I'll answer whatever questions you have. You deserve that much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do I need a notepad? Should I write this down?
What would you like to know?
Why are you chasing after her?
Who are you people, and why do you keep trying to take me?
We are part of a secret society dedicated to restoring freedom to the world. We are the Red Lotus.
Red Lotus.
Are you related to the White Lotus?
We are what the White Lotus was meant to be. The White Lotus lost its true purpose.
I do get that.
Its members came out of hiding and openly served the Avatar. They became nothing but glorified bodyguards who served corrupt nations. So a great man named Zhaibao broke from the White Lotus and began his own society.
That's a great story, but it doesn't explain why you tried to take me when I was a kid.
That was Unalak's idea.
It's not a shock.
My uncle was part of the Red Lotus?
Avatar Korra, Misty Palms Inn.
How is he able to do that? That is nuts!
So all along, you and my uncle planned to use me to open the portals and release Vatu?
But what about
That's
now?
why you tried to take me when I was a kid?
Yes, we could have taught you so much.
Sounds like you wanted to brainwash me
Little
so
bit.
I'd do whatever you wanted.
Little bit.
No, Korra. All I wanted was to show the Avatar a better path for the world.
In his mind.
I don't know how, but Water Arm Lady and Lava Guy found us.
How?
I just said I don't know how. Get Korra out of here. Bolin and I will hold them off.
Don't hurt her. Oh my gosh. I worry for Asami every single time against Benders. I know she's fully capable of defending herself. I still worry so much. Kazan is amazing.
Unalak becoming a Dark Avatar was never part of our mission.
And what is your mission
Yeah.
exactly?
Yeah.
I want what you want. To restore balance to this world.
I don't think our ideas of balance are the same.
You kept the spirit portals open. Bringing the spirits back should only be the beginning.
What else can you do?
What do you mean?
The idea of having nations and governments is as foolish as keeping the human and spirit realms separate.
You've had to deal with a moronic president and a tyrannical queen.
Yeah.
Don't you think the world would be better off if leaders like them were eliminated?
Not eliminated. The positions, maybe.
I don't really agree with what they've done, but taking out world leaders isn't the answer.
Agreed.
True freedom can only be achieved when oppressive governments are torn down.
But that won't bring balance. It will throw the world into chaos.
For a time, maybe.
Do you know who once said, new growth cannot exist without first the destruction of the old?
No.
the wise Guru Lahima,
an
airbender.
We're learning a lot from Zahir. I'm actually very happy about this. I don't agree with him, but I agree with him at the same time as well. It's kind of unsettling. Oh no! Oh. Come on, Bolin. You gotta think of something else. Oh no. Okay, at least it's getting him out, not keeping him under.
Go get the Avatar. I have these two under control.
Do you? I was gonna say, how can he breathe in there? Oh, the music is intense.
You're a very smart young woman, Korra. You must realize that once change begins, it cannot be stopped, even by the Avatar.
Enough with your philosophical mumbo-jumbo. I want to know one thing. If you do capture me, what are you going to do with me?
You'll have that answer soon enough. The Red Lotus should have you by now. See you in the physical world.
Zahir!
Korra, get out of there! Go back to your body! Oh, damn it.
Oh, Zahir! You tricked me! Asami, are you okay? Where's the rest of the Red Lotus?
What's the Red Lotus? And Zahir didn't capture us. The Earth Queen's forces did.
Where are we?
Some camp by the desert.
Okay.
They're taking us back to Ba Sing Se.
I wouldn't say that they're safer, but I think they are kind of safer.
But
damn
it! You
it!
could find a use for these two.
Load them in the truck. We're taking a trip to Ba Sing Se.
I hate Ba Sing Se! I hate it so much. I hate that city. Okay, well, we got a lot of information from Zahir. Yes. So, a new world order, kind of anarchy. I mean, I think a lot of people get the idea of, like, destroying something for something to grow anew, and I totally get that. You know, that's why you have revolutions, and most of the time they are very violent, they are very bloody. It takes a really long time for a revolution to go through. Sometimes never. Sometimes, you know, you see people still fighting fights that they've been fighting for 100 years plus, like the 100-Year War. While there's some things that I agree, like you've seen the president is awful, and you've seen the Earth Queen is awful. You know, having different figureheads sometimes are better. Granted, sometimes those figureheads, no matter what, are still set in a system that works a specific way. And I have an issue with the Earth Queen essentially, you know, taking the taxes from the people and, you know, worrying about her topiaries more so than actually taking care of people. And, you know, it's funny because I went to Windsor Castle this past summer, and I remember, like, when they have you staging for all your tours, they have you outside, and they were fixing a part of the street, but like the street coming in, like the bus it was like really bumpy and everything, and there was like potholes, and I was like, well, that's like really interesting, like considering like I thought Windsor, you know, it was going to be like really super nice, and there's certain parts that are, and that would be where the tourists are hanging out. But if you go beyond that area, you see that it's not really as well kept as you would expect it to be. And then you go into Windsor Castle, and there's just lavishness everywhere, just money, just put into everything. And it really, like, I found myself kind of getting angry going through it, because I'm definitely somebody who, like, you know, I grew up in Flint, Michigan. So if that gives you an idea of like cities not being taken care of the correct way, and, you know, tax dollars being misused and officials really mucking it up, I definitely have a bone to pick with the Earth Queen and how she treats her subjects, especially like when you see Bolin and Mako's family and how they're treated, you know. And I would also say with like the president, like, you know, he's not that great of a leader. He didn't want to listen when they said that there was going to be a problem. You know, he's more worried about approval numbers than he is actual citizens, and then blames the Avatar and expects her to fix it while not, you know, having ideas of his own. And I don't think he's awful, not nearly as awful as the Earth Queen, but I will say that, like, I kind of agree with Zahir, and, you know, once change has been enacted, it's hard to stop that domino effect from happening. Now, I think you can kind of minorly control the change and the effect that it has by preparing for it, accepting it, and trying to find a way to defy it in a sense. So I don't know what she can do, especially now that she's going to Ba Sing Se. But like when you're faced with change, I don't like change. I don't like change at all. It makes me uncomfy. I am not a friend with change, but I have learned that like fighting it only makes things worse. Accepting it and learning to grow from it, and I think that's the key, is like finding a path that is not chaotic, it's not anarchist, it's not going to put the world in the tumble setting of your dryer, like it's going to help them. And I do agree with him that, like having specific nations being cut, and like the Earth Queen saying that where Republic City is that it was stolen land that Zuko had taken, and I get those things. I'm not big on stolen land either. I definitely believe that the land belongs to the natives. But I also think that certain powers that be get stronger with that separation. So, do I agree with Zahir? Crap. I think I do. But, I'm not on his side of doing it with violence and aggression and force. Change is something that when you allow it to happen on its own and stay the course, and you're not trying to push one way or the other, I think that that's the best way to see change unfold and become something different and something new. The fact that he can, I thought it was interesting that he could meditate and find out where Korra was, and I don't know. Oh, wait, no. Ai Wei is who he was talking to. That's how he knew. Okay, I was like, could he just find Korra through the spirit realm? Never mind. Put it together right then and there. But the fact that he can go into the spirit world and then he can communicate with his body outside of the spirit world, he's powerful. We need to get that book that Guru Lahaima was in. Lahaima? Oh my gosh. One of these days I'm going to remember that. That was a really big hair that was hanging off my sleeve. So Zahir, like, his cool, calm demeanor, his confidence, he's a lot of things. And all four of them together in Zaofu and fighting all of the metal benders, and and I was so proud of Bolin. And I think Bolin has a lot there, that he just doesn't believe in himself, and he's so doubtful. And he just has to know that like when he's doing his thing, he's good. He's good, brother. And now that him and Mako are with them, I don't know. Obviously, everyone's going to Ba Sing Se, so that's great. Lin is not going to Ba Sing Se. She has every reason to be mad at Sue. Sue shouldn't have lied. She should have had the conversation in front of everybody about how it was still important for Korra to find Ai Wei. Yes. But they're going to be on their way to Ba Sing Se, and I don't know if Lin's going to know to go there. Opal, I was really worried at the beginning, them shipping Opal off to the Northern Air Temple, and I was just like, oh my god, what if that blimp is intercepted? What if something happens to Opal? I'm worried about everybody with this group, the Red Lotus. I do agree that the White Lotus is not what it intended to be. It was supposed to be a secret society that would protect people, not outright in the open as protective services, bodyguards, and whatnot. I totally agree with that. Oh my god, I agree with Zahir more than I do anything else. Those are those fine lines. The force thing is what I'm not willing to cross, is forcing people to change. You got to let them come to it on their own. And normally people who are stubborn and defiant, they learn hard lessons. Ooh, and I think he's stubborn and defiant. He still wants it done his way. And the fact that Unalaq was in on it, I like how they are incorporating some of the weird stuff from season 2 into this season, and making it that Unalaq was with them, and that the Dark Avatar was not their idea. They wanted nothing to do with that, and that was all his idea. And the fact that they didn't turn on Unalaq is interesting. They could have for those 13 years. They very well could have. Man, The writing this season is fantastic. The way they're linking stuff together. It's just wild. And I think another thing that I was just like, oh, this is like a fun little like thing watching Bolin and Asami play Pai Sho? Anyway, like him learning a little bit of strategy, you know, like I think like maybe having somebody that he can learn from like Asami, like will only help him. And yes, he is our big goofus. He is our big dumb animal. And I love him so much and I enjoy him so much. And he's such a treat to have. Like he breaks up a lot of the seriousness of this season. And I am so grateful. Him and Varric. When Varric like showed up, I was just kind of like, what are you up to? You know, and then when he was get questioned by Aiwei, I was like, like he better not be up to something, because like I have trust issues when it comes to Varric. I like Varric. He's very entertaining. I enjoy him immensely, but I trust him like 90%. That other 10 that's hanging out over here is always just suspicious of his motives. But like him, like, you know, like coming up with the idea, he's like, well, I would have planted something in somebody's apartment and then they would have been caught. And they just being like, oh, that's what I did to you. It worked. You know, like I love that. And like I said, like I love Varric when it's not overwhelming, it's not too much. Doses of Varric is fantastic, and man, this whole end commentary is all over the place because I'm just thinking of like things like that we witnessed, you know, Korra metal bending, getting better at it, I almost said gooder, getting good at it, good enough that she is kind of giving people who have been metal benders their whole life a run for their money. And then Bolin's still struggling with it. I don't know if he can. And he keeps saying, like, it's not that easy. Not everybody can. And I don't know if that's to inform us viewers that he's not going to be able to, or if it's for us to kind of, like, expect him to, like, be like, I can, and then he can do it. Oh, that poor little cinnamon roll. He just doesn't believe in himself, and he should. And like how he was like, every time I eat kale, I'm gonna think of Opal. And it's just like, how often is he eating kale? Because I don't see him putting vegetables in his mouth very often. Normally, it's breads, it's cookies. He likes the carbs. So do I. I don't blame him. Oh my gosh, if me and Bolin were a couple, we would just be eating all the bad stuff all the time. But probably having so much fun doing it. Oh gosh. Okay. So, we're on our way to Ba Sing Se. That awful, awful city. I hate Ba Sing Se. Nothing good ever happens in Ba Sing Se. Not once has anything fantastic happened. Maybe the reunion of Bolin and Mako's family, but other than that, two thumbs down. Ba Sing Se, you suck. I hate that city. But now we're going back, so we get to see more of the Earth Queen, which I hope she's dethroned. I don't know if she has children, per se. I don't know if you can just stop a royal bloodline. I can't believe she ate her father's bear. Her father was a very nice man, not a good king, and that bear and him were besties, and I can't believe that she ate that bear. That's horrifying. I feel like she's going to be awful to Korra and Asami. I feel like springing the airbenders, whether they're, I mean, I guess they are Earth citizens. And so she does have, I don't want to say she has rights to them because like they're free people, but apparently they're not. So I don't really know what the punishment is for that. Imprisonment? I don't know. So that'll be interesting, and I'm sure chaotic, and I'm sure tomfoolery and whatnot will definitely happen. I do hope that we get to see Mako and Bolin's family, and maybe something from them, like a little bit of help from them would be amazing. I don't really know what to expect out of Ba Sing Se anymore, because it's just been disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. My Yelp review is 1 star, and that's because that's what you have to give. 1 out of 5. There is no 0 out of 5. Wish I could do a negative number. I hate Ba Sing Se. But hopefully everyone is on their way there. I don't know what Lin and Sue are doing. I don't know what Tenzin and them are doing. I don't know if we meet up with Opal and at the Northern Air Temple. If Sue and Lin are duking it out and fighting, because granted, Sue should not have done that. She should have been very upfront with Lin and said specifically, like, I want the Avatar to do this, and then let Korra choose, because again, Lin, you cannot control the Avatar just as much as nobody can control Lin. So there are moments like they're yelling at each other, and Lin is on Sue and is just like, you're behind this. It was you the whole time. And then like puts her hand on her shoulder. And I love that tender moment that they had. And like her sitting next to her on the couch and, you know, kind of consoling her and comforting her. And then I just want them to be happy sisters and love each other. I don't know what has to happen to make that happen. Again, trust takes time. Growth takes time. You can't force things. You can't force change. If that's the whole book is change. You can't force it. You got to roll with it. You got to go with it. You have to like accept it and be one with it. I don't know. I feel like a little Mr. Miyagi came through right there, but you know, just focus. You'll know the right answer, hopefully. Anyway, well, guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to these episodes, they'll be available on my Patreon and up to 4 episodes early. That is 2 reactions. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I don't even know what to ask you guys. How you feeling? How you doing? Feeling good? This season is so good. At this point in the season, how were you feeling? Were you like me, where you're just like hyped? Like so many people were like, season 3, season 3, season 3, season 3, season 3. And I'm like, yeah. And you guys are building it up too much. Nope. It is meeting and exceeding expectations. I am enjoying this season a lot. And it's not to say that I didn't enjoy season 2. There were elements that I did not like about it. But like, I'm very happy about Avatar 1. I'm very happy about, you know, seeing Uncle Iroh again. I know a lot of people are upset about the severing of the avatars, but I was thinking about this the other day, and let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. Let's say the next avatar is going to be an Earth avatar. Let's say that that one needs to connect to Korra. And Korra as a spirit was able to be the bridge between the old avatars and the new avatars. And like, what if that's a possibility, that after Korra dies, that she's able to reconnect with those spirits? I feel like as a spirit avatar, that those spirits aren't gone, just the connection is gone. Let me know what you guys think about that. And believe me, I don't want to think about, you know, Korra being dead, because she has so much life to live and so much change to enact and balance to bring that, you know, I don't want to think about it. But I do think about like the next version of the Avatar would probably be in a more modern world. And it would probably be very difficult to be Avatar in the modern world. Oh God. She's a witch. I don't know. Or he's a witch. I don't know. I don't know what we get the next iteration. If the Avatar is male, female, non-binary, I don't really care. But they will be an earthbender, and I just wonder if Korra could bridge that gap of the spirit world while she's in the spirit world, because the Avatars seem to be the bridge between the human and the spirit. So maybe it's the spirits. I don't know. I'm trying to make it come back so like we can have Kyoshi again, so we can have Roku, we can see Aang, you know, we can contact Avatar 1 and just, you know, I don't know. I don't believe it's gone completely. I think that would be very foolish of the writers to just be like, nope, never coming back. I think that would be silly, because you have just so much world building that you can do just with the past avatars, that I think that would be a disservice to the story. So my hope is in the future we do have that connection back, because I miss Kyoshi just being hardcore and just being like, no, you gotta kill people. I do miss Kyoshi. I'm looking forward. Somebody sent me a note on my Patreon that they are sending me the Kyoshi novels. So hopefully they get here in time for me to read them before I take a trip, and I'll be able to read on the plane, because I think it will devour those. I think I will simply love them. So I'm really excited for that. So guys, come back here for the next couple episodes. We only have a couple more until the end of season 3, and then we start season 4. So guys, that being said, yep. Oh. And I'll see ya. I miss Appa. That annoyed a couple people in the comments. I don't care. I miss Appa. Okay. Bye.